Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the USC Trojans. The Orange Bowl, so much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans. You come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On the ground, it's Martinez.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Ward. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
The Hurricanes will have to kick it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they're comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Second down play coming up. Hand it off. Tackled, but forced down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder.
Nope. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack for the defense?
Dropping back, it's Fox. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually...
And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Southern California. This quarterback on fire today.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
But they try to add the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The back's got it. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, was right down the field for a touchdown. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36, keeping it on the ground here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize in any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play and brings up a fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs, it's Martinez. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense recovers the fumble.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's George.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
High completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Ward. It's a quick grab. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, Right now, they are dominating this game.
They attack the deep middle of this defense, could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. The RPO caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Caught in the backfield. It's Restrepo. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Fox. Tight end makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's George. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And now from the pistol formation. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, and got rid of the football. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, SC.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. You throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Cage will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. You're trying to win a playoff game, Kirk. What a boost to get a touchdown off a punt return here.
Yeah, you're right. You're talking about trying to advance to the national championship. It comes down to plays like this that give you a chance to possibly get there. Huge return, great blocking up front to eventually take that one all the way back for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To throw, it's Ward. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Puts the defender into the spin cycle and breaks free. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Martinez. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So it's second down and long here from the 13. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Throws it to the right. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play. Lose the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Martinez. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
To throw, it's Fox. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return. They bring it down to the 22, and this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Canes looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Martinez. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Fox. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Trojans. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Third down coming up after that running play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Hold it. Offense. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Canes will have to kick this away. Already punted 5 times now today. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 slider. 4-2.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching downfield. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the...
Touchdown, Southern California. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. 16. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and it allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down here for this offense. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Ward. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down. Takes the handoff. It's Martinez. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Oh, what a move. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. Where the real intrigue is can they a tight end in that same direction where they want to run the ball? Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. He's going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On the run, it's Martinez. Breaking free at midfield. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Scanning the field, it's Fox. Looking right, this one caught. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Trying to find some room. It's Martinez. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. It's Ward. Trying to get the throw off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And here's the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Returner tackled right there. That's when we'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through three quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Makes the grab. It's O'Neal. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter.
The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The decision is not to go for it on third down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 43-yard attempt. This one is right through. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
And these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown for the U.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they...
And looking for a big play here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, USC. And the route is on. spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Miami, 26. Return goes out there.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. With the catch, it's Allen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled there by the defense. It's third down for the offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Allen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third and very long. And they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, SC. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
USA 66. Miami 26.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Bringing pressure. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That's reeled in. It's Allen. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab. And it's good for a first down to the 36. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Running out of time, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense has got the football. Touchdown Trojans on the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and gets him a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
26.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Pressure is coming. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Southern California. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
27.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and
he's going for a big play downfield. But this one is broken up, calls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game, even when they call the right cut.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.